your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Yo, it's Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. You don't need to see my face. There I am. Welcome to Studio Live today and Your Music Live for yet another week. On this week's show, we have jam-packed full of independent music. For the next 2 and usually a bit hours, we'll be playing all the best tracks from all around the world, and we do it each and every week thanks to the wonderful folks at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent artist, you want to get your stuff out there to Spotify, to Apple Music, to Deezer, to Amazon, to Tidal, to all the places. DistroKid got you covered. Join. Using the link there, you'll save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Let's jump in and grab our first tune. Let's start with a little lo-fi. Let's get into the mood with some lo-fi bot 1999 and a track called Leaf Eater to get us off in a mellow way here in Your Music Live is on the air. Have it, Lo-Fi Bot 1999 with a track there. They say that the track is from an upcoming album, Touch Grass, by Lo-Fi Bot 1999, which tells the story of a robot explorer searching for civilization on an unknown planet. In this track, the robot discovers ancient creature sleeping in the forest. Very cool stuff there. And the email address that came from was familiar. Let's just say that the bots may be related, but definitely a completely different independent artist, Lo-Fi Bot 1999, not affiliated with any other bots, I'm sure. Very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing. I thought that was just a nice mellow way to get a start. Normally we punch you in the face with the first tracks, but today just wanted to ease into it so that we can punch you in the face with the second track. This one comes to us from ABE the Band, who says the entire song was recorded, mixed in GarageBand Mobile, various amp sims and drums free from GarageBand were all layered together. The video was also created using various apps on the iPhone. You love to hear it, don't you, when people can create using just the phone in their pocket. And we're going to listen to this one. Continuing the monster creature theme, this is Swamp Monsters from ABE the Band here on Your Music Live. cool there from Abe the Band with a little bit of guitar rock to get the show started here. I'm going to throw a like on that and subscribe to it because it was just that cool. Thank you for sharing that one. If it's your first time around here, a couple of bits of housekeeping. We just keep the songs flowing here. We play about 1 to 2 minutes of a whole bunch of tracks. You get to sample them, then we throw the links down in the description. So at the end of the show, you go back and you can support these artists, follow them on the YouTubes and the SoundClouds and all the places, and that's our goal here on Your Music Live, to help you. We're like the Whitman samplers of music shows, where you get to sample a bunch of stuff, see what you like, and then go and explore and learn more. Speaking of more, we've got more music coming your way. This one is from the Drag Gurus. They say, "Hi Pete, this song was written and recorded in GarageBand iOS and is about trying to deal with feelings of anxiety." Something that many of us can definitely relate to. So let's take a listen to this one. It is the one and only Drag Gurus and If I Fail on Your Music Live.
Feel like a tightrope walker with no safety net below. Hanging on by my fingers, so my anxiety grows.
Very cool stuff there from the Drag Gurus here on Your Music Live. And do definitely go and check out everything else that the Gurus have on offer over on their YouTube channel. You'll find the link just down below. I don't know why I'm adding those extra syllables. What have we got coming up on the show here? We've got our Play My Fire beat. So if you're not on the playlist, you've got a chance to have one of your songs played right here, right now, live on the show. You can, of course, submit your songs using the song submission form. It's right there or down in the description. And as I always say, we do it thanks to the wonderful folks at DistroKid. We'll be hearing a little bit about DistroKid in just a jiffy. Let's jump into our next track, shall we? Track number 4 comes to us from Peter Robb. It says, "Written with my daughter," very cool, for Cultural Music School Project. She played bass. Thanks, Pete, for all your work. You've taught me a lot. Thanks, mate. Very cool stuff from Peter Robb, getting the kids involved in the music. The music's about the kids. We need the kids to get into the music. And this one is a cool track. It is called Stand Up. And we're going to spin it live here on Your Music Live.
That sing in the morning.
future holds, and none have lost their way. So please, don't give up the fight. You gotta stand your ground to do what you know is right. Don't be so concerned on what your future holds that you forget you gotta live today.
Stand up. Peter Robb there with his daughter on the bass. Wait, do we need to hear a little bit of the solo? Yeah, definitely some reggae vibes going on there. Very cool. And the bass was excellent. Really perfectly placed in the mix and very well played. So congrats to Peter and to his daughter on that one. Very cool indeed. Let's jump into our next track. This one comes to us from Raul Neves, who says, hello, Pete. Hello, Raul. Here is, I have another instrumental song recorded with GarageBand at my studio. Thank you for playing my music. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Bit of a theme developing here today. It's the GarageBand Day. Where are my GarageBand users at? Hello, I hope you're doing well. Let's give this one a spin. This is called Dancing with the Clouds. Raul Neves here on Your Music Live. Raul Neves there with an amazing instrumental track, and jump on over there to the YouTube and support Raul. I'm not subscribed. I always do that. I look at these songs and I'm like, hang on, we've played Raul before, and I don't seem to be subscribed to him. Yeah, really good. I love the variation. I'm a sucker for a little bit of variation. Like, I like it when something has some nice dynamics and being able to bring in the different guitar tones, but also at the different levels and the different kind of levels of crunchiness in there. Yeah, really good, as Thomas Christ says. Really good guitar tones. G'day, Scott Kid 64. Are you the new gaming system from Nintendo? I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. I don't have time. I don't have time to do this because we've got too much music to play, including this next track. This one is over on slaps.com, and in fact, I'm going to talk about slaps.com immediately after this track, because slaps.com is what I like to call DistroKid Lite. So before you dive in, you start releasing your music to the world, slaps.com is a great platform because it's 100% free, and it lets you share your music, your finished products, your demo songs, your bits and pieces, whatever you got, you can share them with slaps.com. And that is exactly what our next artist has done. Excuse me, while I just sign in. In fact, you can sign in using your DistroKid account, or you can sign up for free if you don't have a DistroKid account yet. Let's jump to this link. This one comes to us from Chandra Buana. It's called A Bedtime Melody, and about this one they say it's a heartfelt song that revolves around loyalty and desire of the main character to spend her days with their loved ones, which sounds like a pretty cool concept. So let's give this one a spin. Chandra Buana, Bedtime Melody by Timani Langaku, here on Your Music Live.
Saat ku membuka hatiku, hanya dirimu yang ku mau, untuk di sampingku
seutuhnya.
Tapi ku berjanji tak lelah menyayangimu.
Sudikah kamu untuk menemani langkahku?
Di dalam sedihku dan tangis bahagiaku, kau ada di sana.
Dan izinkan aku selalu ada di sampingmu.
Menjaga dirimu juga bahagiakanmu hingga menua. Takkan aku bersama.
How good is that? I'm a sucker for two vocals, like two vocals interplaying there and two vocal melodies. So apparently I got that completely the wrong way around. Tamani Langaku seems to be the name of the track. A Bedtime Melody is the name of the artist, I believe, as well. But really cool stuff regardless there. And as you can see here, in fact, let's talk a little bit about slaps.com, because the cool thing about Slaps and what I love about it is you can discover music from all around the world, every genre, every style, and you can interact with it. So you can see there that I was throwing fire on the track, so you can hit the fire button there and that will pop up these little bits of fire. You can save it so that you can come back to your saved tracks. Sharing is as simple as hitting this button and copying the link. Compare that to a SoundCloud link or any other links that are all long and complicated. Really simple link structure to use there. And you can put some notes here so you can tell folks all about the track and even give it the different genres here as well as linking out to your Spotify and your iTunes and your YouTube. So if you are releasing it with DistroKid, you can actually add in those links so folks can follow you on their platform of choice. The other thing we can do is come on down here and say, just spun this on YML. And say the community really loved it. Because you did. I saw your comments. I see you there. So really, really cool platform to share your music. You can jump in here. You can post your own music. It's as simple as uploading your album artwork and uploading your song file. And you get yourself out here and you can share your music. There's me. I've shared 26 tracks and I've got 150 people following me. All the different influences that I have, all the bands that I like there. And there's my latest track called Boom, Boom that you can go and check out there. So it's a really great service, and we thank DistroKid for their wonderful support of Your Music Live and of your independent music. It is great stuff. We're gonna go a slap to slap back to back, a double header of slapping right now, because we've got a track from Future Phoenix to play. They say it's a song about becoming numb in life. So we're going to dive on in here and give this one a spin. This is Future Phoenix and their track called Numb here on Your Music Live.
Have you ever felt numb? I know it's dumb, but I always feel it. Like the mic and the beat, but I always kill it. I don't understand the feat, but I'm always winning. Just understand my heat, cause I'm always grilling. I don't understand my homies, I don't roll with them. They don't understand it's over, I'm no longer dealing. I'm a disease, I'm numb, got no feelings. Even the fan don't understand me on both evenings. I'm on the porch with the quarter of vodka and no remorse. Straight pour like a bottle of water. I'm smoking weed to open me up and spark my logic. Holding interlopes weed while I'm open it's toxic. Got a dead-end job and I'm an alcoholic. Don't tempt me, soul's empty like a poor man's wallet. No control, no freedom, hordes of demons watching. Don't sleep anymore like I need the darkness. Love isn't in the air enough. I think you never cared enough. I know. Seems like you weren't there enough. Dreams were never shared enough. I know. Some things are never fair enough. Beware, everything is tough. I know. And I feel like I can tear it up. Come on, let's compare a cuts. I'm numb. Woke season on the floor, can't see the light. No breathing, I'm defeated. Am I gonna die? Freezing cold, beating up, holding on to life. Evil knows I'm a beast, so it's probably right. Hoping better things will come, but I gotta fight. Hoping that I swing enough that I qualify. Won't ever give up once I got it right. Won't ever live up to what they got in mind. I'm on the table where they laid me. I'm barely conscious. Got me stable as I stay here. My prayers are constant. I'm stressed and a chest. Got me feeling nauseous. On my breath is a death. Or is this nonsense? Got a COVID test. Headed for my nostril. Shoulder hands like I'm deadly. They're getting cautious. They tell me I can exit before I see the doctor. Can't leave till I beat it, feeling like a hostage. Love isn't in the air enough. I think you never cared enough. I know. Seems like you weren't there enough. Dreams were never shared enough. I know. Some things are never fair enough. Beware, everything is tough. I know. And I feel like I can tear
How
it up.
cool is that? Future Phoenix, and yeah, very much an old school vibe on that one. There's an artist that some of you may know, many of you probably don't, called the Hilltop Hoods here in Adelaide, South Australia. Very similar vibe to that, and I love the Hilltop Hoods, so I love that one. Yeah, how are you not nodding along to that one? So what you can do there with slaps.com is jump on over there yourself. The link is in the description. Join Slaps right now. I normally say just wait to the end of the show, but join Slaps right now for free. Follow Future Phoenix. Throw some fire on that track. Leave a comment as I did here. We can just say, just played this on YML. Epic. There you go. So you can share your musical talents with the world there on theslaps.com. Thank you, Norman Smith, for the fine donation. I appreciate you big time, my friend. If you'd like to make a donation, you can feel free to do so. Links down in the description, or you can use the super chat. We're going to play one more track, and then we are going to do my Play My Fire beat. That's your opportunity to have a song played if you're not already on the playlist, or even if you are, you might get a twofer, a double feature spin. But before that, let's play this one from Cole in the Clouds, who says, "Hey Pete, I hope you enjoy this fun bop I made a few years back. Thanks as always," from Cole. Well, Cole, let's give this one a spin. It is called Unclear, and we're going to play it live on your Music Live. Synth sounds there, and some great movement, some great variety, and simple yet complex. Does that make any sense? Probably not, but very, very cool stuff indeed there. I liked it. Yeah, vocals very ethereal. Cole has that good way of producing vocals that kind of sit behind the mix, but in a good way, just adding that little bit of ethereal's the word, Norman. Spot on. I don't need to change that. G'day Keith the Boudoir, g'day Princess LDG. Hello to folks. If I haven't said g'day to you, or if you're just lurking and just hanging out in the chat, that's cool too. You don't have to be involved. You don't have to be interactive. You can just enjoy and chill and treat it like a radio show, or you can dive in and be part of the community here. Alrighty, it is time to do our Play My Fire beat. So I'm going to fire up the little tool that we have here. We're going to jump in and set this one up. We need a code word for you. So let's go with clouds. Hashtag clouds for Cole in the Clouds, who we just played. So if you would like a chance to have one of your songs played on the show right here, right now, hashtag clouds in the chat. And if you are randomly selected, you will be able to tell me one of your songs to play, and we will play it for you. There you go. Future Phoenix is right in there. Maybe we'll get a double header of Future Phoenix on the show. You don't know. All right, let's grab our next tune while we wait for the entries to come on in. And we're going to play this one here from Mr. Michael, a.k.a. the Zealand Band, who says, all will crumble in a house of cards. Everybody in a house of cards. No? Different track? Okay, let's give this one a spin, shall we? Michael, a.k.a. the Zealand Band, once again, over here on slaps.com. Take it away, Michael.
Everybody
totally rocking there from Michael, aka Zealand Band, bringing the awesome there as always. And Michael is definitely someone you want to follow over on theslaps.com. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm having a good day. You having a good day? Alleviate this burial. Wow. I love some of your screen names and artist names. Super, super fun. All right. We've only got 9 entries here. So, folks, if you want to jump in on the drawing, we're going to be doing it in around about 10 seconds. So you don't have long. It could be, if you're already entered, you're saying, shut up, Johns, just hit the button, just hit the button. We'll play a little bit more of Michael while we hit the button and draw it. But you got about 5 seconds now to put hashtag clouds, CLOUDS, in the chat. Don't worry if you don't win or you don't have time to enter. You have another chance in the second half of the show. We've got 11 entries in there now. I'm calling it. We're cutting it. Let's hit the button. Who's gonna win a play on your music live? Is it gonna be Jenny Jolivet? It sure is, yeah. How cool is that, Jenny Jolivet? Jenny has an opportunity now to choose a song, and we can spin Wolfstone Studio, something new, something old, something borrowed, something gold, whatever you like, Jenny. You know the drill. All Jenny has to do now is throw it here in the chat, just the artist name, the name of the track, and the platform. We can't accept links. You probably know why, because if we throw a link, if we allow links in the chat, you know exactly what's going to happen. Every man and his dog, yeah, even dogs are going to come in and say, yo, Johns, play my fire beat, and they're going to spam the chat with all their links. We don't want it. We don't need it. While we wait on Jenny to decide what she would like us to spin, we're going to play this one from Ryan Rogers, who's always creating great music. He says, hey, Pete, I wrote Knockout for my wife. She was going through a lot, but has faced the troubles and has hung real tough. This song is about getting off the floor when life comes at you. Here, get up and fight for your right to party, among other things. Let's give this one a spin. Ryan Rogers and Knockout here on Your Music Live.
We all start out undefeated. We don't think we'll ever lose. But no matter how you train, there's no proxy for the pain of bad fortune when it comes for you. You may sprint out of your corner. You know exactly what to do. But every clever fighter has a plan to duck and jab till darkness lays its hands on you. You think that this is a knockout, but I'm not gonna stay down against the ropes, boy. Where I am most dangerous, this is where it turns around. Should've known they're fine and dirty. Should've known the fix was.
How good is that one? From Ryan Rogers. Yeah, I know. It's disappointing we can only play a minute and a half of these tracks, but the good news is that down in the description you'll find a full version that you can go, and the cool thing about that is that you can listen to the whole thing. You can like it, you can comment on it, you can follow these artists. It's all down there in the description for you. Yeah, the bass on that one and the drums, like beautifully panned tom fills on there. And I just, when I'm sitting here, I've only got little 3.5-inch monitors in the studio here, and when I can really feel it coming through the desk, I know that someone's mixed their bass really nicely, because it was not boomy, it wasn't like shaking, but it was just enough that it really complemented the guitars and the vocals very, very well. Great track, great mix. Win! Ryan Rogers for the win, I say. All right, we have the selection of the track from Jenny, which is a Wolfstone Studio tune featuring Tremor Bear. And by the way, this is how you do it. When you win the Play My Fire beat, take a leaf out of Jenny's book. That's how you do it. You just say, how about this name, this track, this platform? straight away, boom, into it. So if you're going to enter in the second half, be like Jenny and do this, and then it just makes my job super easy because I can cue it up and give it a spin, which is what I'm about to do here. And this one actually features Tremor Bear. Wolfstone Studio do some amazing collaborations. This one is no exception. Let's give this a spin. Everything Goes Tonight on Your Music Live.
There's a place and time to get serious. With this quite a crime, you're delirious. Follow all the rules as the day goes by. Now it's time to choose another way tonight. I know. How you feeling now? Come on. Gonna take a ride way up. You can almost fly. Step up to the floor, leave your troubles behind. Clap your hands, move your feet to the beat of the night. Feel the sound all around, everyone's dancing tonight. Side to side, up and down, any way it feels right. It's okay, it's your time, everything goes tonight. Everyone has roles.
How cool is it? The bass, Ron's vocals there, some Tremor Bear. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on there, and very funky. If you're not tapping your feet and putting a smile on your face listening to that tune, I don't know what to tell you. We can't help you at that point. If that doesn't get you off your seats and onto your feet, or at least doing a little chair dancing while you're kicking back like I am, then like I say, very cool stuff there. A worthy winner of our Play My Fire beat. And remember, we're doing it again in the second half, so hang around. We got so much more great independent music coming your way, and once again, we do it all thanks to our wonderful friends at DistroKid. If you are an independent artist, an independent creator, and you're like, Johns, how do I get my music out there to the world, brah? DistroKid. It's one answer. DistroKid, sign up, $22.99 per year on the musician plan. That's like $2 a month, not even. And you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, Amazon, all the places. And you can save yourself 7% off using the code, the link that you're going to find there and down in the description. Let's grab our next track. This one comes to us from Aryan H. He says, me and my friend Jake wrote this pop song recently. I wrote the chorus part of the song. The rest of them, my good friend Jake wrote. I hope you like this tune. Well, we've played Aryan H stuff before, and it's always very cool. So let's give this one a spin. It's called Dance With You, featuring Blecky Jake on Your Music Live.
I could show you a few things. There's fire in my heart like it's butane, it's insane. We could stay right here or we could shoot through space. We can go out for a while, bobbing like we're Taylor with so swift that we're never going out of style. Yeah, baby, we can go wherever we want. Just stay right here between my arms. And I just wanna have a good time, and that's fine with you. And I just wanna make it with you. Baby, we can go wherever we want. Just stay right here between my arms. And I just wanna dance with you. I can show you the world if you wanna see it. We could be bad like we're Michael and we'll beat it. We could get away for the night, lay low for a while. Yeah, like Drake and Josh, we could find a way. Yeah, that cloud that we're on is so high and beyond. We're chilled out like Freon. I'm so rich like Elon. I'm cooking like Teflon. I'm down to earth like Efron. Been driving all night long and nothing can go wrong. We can go wherever we want. Just stay right here between my
Really cool stuff there. Aryan H, amazing stuff. Yeah, Lily Pillies say this is fire. Has it almost a Lily Pillies pop kind of vibe to that one, Manny? Definitely something that I think if you created, you'd be proud of too. Ready for radio play. Yeah, if you heard that coming on the radio, you wouldn't turn the dial, would you? You wouldn't be disappointed. Anyone listen to the radio still? I mean, this is the radio, isn't it? This is the 21st century radio show, or at least the 2020s radio equivalent. Yeah, very cool stuff there from Aryan H. Great stuff indeed. G'day, we saw Metalhead Hippie sneaking in before. G'day to you. Hello, Bleeding Red Beats. G'day, Leela. Whoever I haven't said g'day to. Many vibes. Doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means that there's so much cool music and so many cool people hanging out here on a Sunday afternoon or evening or a Monday morning, depending where you are in the world. We got ourselves some Princess LDG. Yes, it's been an LDG sighting in the wild, and as we always do when we play Princess LDG, we have to work out what LDG stands for. And today, I'm going to say that Princess LDG stands for Princess Lady Do Good, because this is a great track. They say, howdy Pete, here's a hip-hoppish track I made in Logic on Mac. That rhymes. It's the type of track that could be listened to while commuting. I almost deleted the track because I thought it was less than halfway decent. I hope you'll like it. Choo choo from Princess LDG. And yes, the choo choo was written in the text. I didn't throw in that ad lib. This one's called Train 9. Princess LDG on Your Music Live. What a cool, yeah, I agree. Cool transition there from Princess LGG. And I love listening to this because it gives me that feel. Like I got into this because I've always loved teaching. I've loved being like leading people in jobs and seeing people, even in my professional career, seeing people go. That whole thing where the student becomes the master. I kind of feel that way with Princess LDG. She came into the community, she asked a butt ton of questions, which I think I answered all of them nicely and patiently for you, Princess. And then she's just gone strength, creating amazing music. So congratulations there to Princess LDG. Lady Do Good. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you for sharing that one. And yeah, keep creating, keep doing your thing. I've got a few more songs to play here in the first half, and then we've got a big second half coming up. So do stick around. So much more cool music, so many more cool artists to play here, including this next one from Gordon Lee Weaver, who says, this song describes my experiences as I have gone through different stages of life. Perhaps you've had similar feelings on your journey. All this recorded at home with tender loving care on Cakewalk, a Cakewalk sighting in the wild. Let's give this one a spin. Gordon Lee Weaver, Life on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there from Gordon Lee Weaver. And if you want to hear the conclusion, you want to find out how it all ends for our mate Gord, you need to go down in the description now and check out the full kit and caboodle, which I've always wanted that to be my DJ name. Welcome to the stage, DJ Kit and Caboodle. No? Okay. Really cool stuff though. Great production, and thank you to Andy Cal, Andy Peabody for the donation to the channel. Really do appreciate that. It definitely helps keep the lights on around here when you find folks choose to support me with your donations. Appreciate you. Speaking of support, I got a question about DistroKid, our sponsor. Will DistroKid protect artists from having their material stolen? Sort of, not really. So it's a slippery slope, the whole copyright issue and the content ID issue. What I recommend is search my name, Pete Johns Copyright. I've got videos here on the channel that talk all about that. I explain copyright. I explain using PRO, Performing Rights Organisations, to register your music. Should you actually formally copyright your music? It's a choice thing. Should you use content ID to protect yourself on YouTube? They're all questions that kind of have variable answers depending who you are and what your goals are. Me, I like to just hide in plain sight and just throw everything out there. Haven't had anything stolen yet, touch wood. But you know what? I don't know. I think we worry too much about that as artists. That's my personal opinion, that if you spend more time just creating, then the likelihood, it's like that thing. You're more likely to get hit by a car crossing the street than you are someone to steal your song and make $1 million trillion and then you are left in the gutter. It happens, but it's so rare. It's just really not worth worrying about. That's my view anyway. Let's grab. We've got 3 more songs to play before our midpoint. We've got our featured artist coming up, which is very exciting. And we've got a whole bunch more cool tunes to play in the second half. This one's from No True Valor, who says, Dancing in the Park. It's really a song about escapism, a love song where all you need is each other in times of trouble. When you find yourselves in times of trouble, come and watch your music live. Listening to No True Valor, Dancing in the Park.
Away from the world, the troubles of this darkness. It seems far away, the world's in trouble. But since we had gone, we're dancing in the park. From town to town, we see your friends who are coming around.
How good is that? Really, really cool stuff there. No true Valor inside my head. Yeah, I was the same when it first started. I'm like, when I'm first listening, this could be like a cool sort of gated synth pad based electronic type track. And then the vocals came in, and I'm just like, whoa, what? Next level cool. I loved it. Yeah, excellent song. Great dynamics changes. And just really well performed, really well recorded, really well produced. Yeah, very mesmerizing is right. Very, very cool stuff. All right, I've added a couple of extra songs to the first half because we're running, believe it or not, early. For the first time in the history of Your Music Live, we're running early. So I've had my 2 coffees. That's the thing. So we're pushing through, which is a good thing because I like to keep the show moving and keep it rocking and keep you folks entertained with the cool independent vibes that we play around here. So let's grab this next one. This comes to us from Sandaram T. Says, after Potion of Love several months back when you played it on your show, the story continues where Edward, the House Lord, confesses to his wife Elizabeth that he was drugged by the witch Agnes. This is called The Confession, recorded on Cubase, mixed by Shabel Aboud, mastered by Mayor Applebaum, USA. Very cool stuff. Let's give this one a spin. Get ready for some deep, dark, mysterious music again from Sandaram T here on Your Music Live. Too much fun, too cool, too epic. I know many of you are going to be returning and jumping down in the description to go and find that one and to go and follow. And if you missed the first chapter, then you'll need to go back in time and check that one out. We played it, as I mentioned, a few months back, and that is the sequel. Very, very cool stuff indeed. Love it. Love it a lot. Thank you for sharing that one. A couple more tunes to play here in the first half, and then we are going to reveal our feature artist for the week, and we're going to play some cover songs for you. We're going to dive under the covers and play a few cover songs. But before that, we got this one. This is from High Tides Rock Music. They say the story about a meteor named Thor and his visits to Earth. Unfortunately, Thor's visits have coincided with mass extinctions in life, 5 of them called the Big Five. It underscores the importance of being happy because you never know what's around the next corner. We recorded the track in GarageBand, was mixed, mastered and produced by David Asher, who has produced all our music. David Asher, a great musician and producer in his own right. And a lot of folks, especially in the GarageBand communities, utilize David's skills for production. So let's give this one a spin. It is High Tides Rock Music and Thor the Meteor on Your Music Live.
that cold winter morning spoke of a cosmic storm warning. Earth would be hit by a large meteor. Media spawned a massive folklore. They called the giant rock Thor. Gave it a personality. Hashtag Thor the Meteor. Thor the Meteor. He's no friend of the dinosaur. Thor the Meteor. He's no friend of the dinosaur. Big ball of mayhem in the sky.
We even snuck a bit of guitar solo in there. How cool is that? High Tides rock music there. And yeah, Thor. You're going to be walking around singing that one. And another one that you'll no doubt want to jump down in the description and check out afterwards. Thor the Meteor here on Your Music Live. All right, we're going to round out. We're going to round out the first half here with a little Michael Thompson, who's always sharing some amazing tunes, and this one's no exception. He says, "Hi Pete, here's the second song from my Songs from a Red Sky CD called Melancholy, written by myself and Steve McLoone, and featuring a little guitar solo by Tom Williams. Again, thanks for all you do for the community, not only sharing and caring for our community, but also supporting and educating it." Well, you are so welcome, and thank you for being a part of it each and every week. Let's give this one a spin, shall we, to finish off our first half. Don't go nowhere, though, because we've got a huge second half coming up straight after this one. Michael Thompson, Melancholy on Your Music Live.
It's young, young, young. Young, young, young. Listen, we're going wild. Feel it, hate, to desecrate. Your time, moving like senses. Everything's right. Working this strong. Time flies before.
Go. What a way to end the first half with some wailing guitar tones, and Michael Thompson there with a guest guitarist on that one. Very cool stuff there, and thank you everyone for your wonderful contributions in the first half. We've got a huge second half coming up just around the corner, so again, don't anybody go anywhere, because we're going to play and reveal our featured featured artist. I'm queuing it up as we speak over on the other screen. You can't see it. And what we're doing with the featured artist is I'm playing a song of my choosing for the toilet break. If you're new to Your Music Live, the toilet break is something that we've been doing since pretty much the first the first month of Your Music Live, where in the middle of the show we play an artist, and we've played various different artists, and now we're utilizing this to play our featured artist. And I'm playing an artist that I love, I know many of you love, and has been an integral part of Your Music Live for a long time. They create in GarageBand on their iPhone, which I think is amazing. And when you hear the quality of music that they have been creating in the past, which is what we're going to play here, and then a song from their brand new album, which we're going to close the show with, I think you'll agree that they are a super talented composer, creator, and producer of amazing music. They're also Cube-like and Penguin adjacent, because it is the one and only QB, the Penguin. And I've hand selected a cool track to show you what QB's all about, because you can listen to the music, but until you actually see how it's produced here and the intricacies of the automation and all of the programming and the playing that's gone into these tracks, you don't really understand how cool QB really is. So I'm delighted to announce that our featured artist this week is QB the Penguin, and here's one, a deep cut, a Pete's personal pick. It's called Lo-Fi Waltz. QB the Penguin on Your Music Live. The one and only QB, the Penguin on Your Music Live, our featured artist for the week. Yeah, is it 6/8 or 3/4? I kind of get almost a 6/8 vibe, because it's like the tick 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 tock tick tick tick. And it's funny in the description of that one, which you can watch the full version. I'm going to add it into the description shortly. QB says, yeah, note to self, don't arrange a 3/4 song on a 4/4 grid. So not only is that cool, but if you were watching carefully, started on a 4/4 grid. So even cooler. So yes, QB the Penguin. We will be hearing again from QB at the end of the show. So it's something to look forward to and hang out, because QB's just premiered a brand new album. I've given it a couple of spins. It is amazing, not surprisingly. So we'll close with a track from the new album. But for now, it's time to get under the covers. You want to come under the covers with me? Okay, I'll stop being creepy now. Although, you will be coming under the covers with me, because our first track is from Jackknife Combat, and they have remixed a track from an artist, a little-known artist by the name of Righty Doki. It is a remix of a track called Boom Boom, and it's going to kick our second half off here. Jackknife Combat with their remix on Your Music Live.
I throw you at the Pac-Man. You pour that water in. Your fingers on the joystick. Your fainted had a grin. I wanted Space Invaders. You wanted Jump and Bro. That's when I had to go home. Because my heart went boom, 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 boom. Every time I see your face, it goes boom, 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 boom. Now my heart can start to rain. Boom, 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 boom. My NES, I put my Zelda cartridge, but my heart goes boom, 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 boom. Every time I see your face, my heart goes boom.
Oh, how cool is that? Even Metalhead Hippies down with the boom, boom, not surprisingly. Jackknife Combat remix there. How cool is that? I love it so much. I might have to open it up and get some more remixes and release like a 12-inch extended release on DistroKid of Boom Boom and Boom Boom remixes. But yeah, right? It's taken the 80s and taken it into 2024. Very, very much freshened up the sound of that track. So thank you so much. I'm chuffed with that, and honoured that you took the time to create that remix. Amazing stuff. Thank you for doing it. We've actually got a heap of covers on the show here today. We're going to play this next one from Rockin' Pneumonia, aka Mark. Says, hi Pete, hope you're doing well, and thanks for all the work you do in helping promoting independent musicians. This is my cover version of the Elvis song Jailhouse Rock, recorded on my iPad in GarageBand and mastered in Grand Finale. I may have gone overboard with the compression, easy to do in Grand Finale, but the song is 3 minutes of mayhem, so maybe that's appropriate. Probably is. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Rockin' Pneumonia and the Elvis classic Jailhouse Rock on Your Music Live.
Walked through a party in the county jail. Prison back within, they began to wail. Fell short and the joint began to swing. Sure knew the knocked out jailbird singing, let it rock. Let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spotted up and played the saxophone.
Yeah, all right. How cool was that? Rockin' Pneumonia with a very cool version of a very cool song. Yeah, I love it too. It's almost got like a rockabilly meets, I don't know, 50s, 60s kind of. I know that's when the song was from, but it kind of took it up a notch, an upper level from the original version. So very cool. That's what a cover song is all about. You have to reinvent the wheel, but you just add your own spin on it. And that's what that was. Very cool stuff there from Rockin' Pneumonia. We've got a heap more cover songs to play here today, so let's grab our next one. Comes from our old mate Weltenkinder, and this one is a cover of a classic Billy Idol tune by the name of Rebel Yell. But you know, when it's Weltenkinder, speaking of cover songs and remixes doing interesting things, you never quite know where you're going with Weltenkinder, but you know you're going to enjoy the ride. So let's have a listen to this one. Billy Idol's Rebel Yell, the Weltenkinder remix.
Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night my little angel came popping on the floor. She said, "Come, baby, got the license for love, and if it expires, pray help from above, because in the midnight hour she cried more. With a rebel yell, she cried more. In the midnight hour, babe, more. With a rebel yell, more. She don't like slavery, she won't sit and beg. But when I'm tired and lonely, she sees me to bed. What set you free and brought you to me, babe? What set you free? I need to hear by me.
Yes, the only way to go is the Weltenkinder way. Very good stuff there from Weltenkinder and Rebel Yell, a bit of a classic. Rebel Yell. Billy Idol from the 80s, and a cool version there. You can check it out. The full version is down in the description. And down there you can find all the ways you can support me, support the channel, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, check out our sponsors, DistroKid. You can do it all. It's all down there in the description. You can even submit a song. That is what Daniel's done, Middle Suburbia. And Daniel says, my acoustic version of the Stones classic. Which Stones classic will it be? It's going to be this one. Let's give it a spin.
Well, I saw her at the reception, a glass of wine in her hand. She was there to meet her connection, and her feet was a footloose man. You can't always get what you want. Always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Well, I went down to the demonstration to get my fair share of abuse, singing we're gonna vent our frustration. If we don't, we're gonna blow a 50 amp fuse. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't always get what you want. It's very true. And thank you, Daniel, for sharing that very cool cover of the Rolling Stones. A classic there. It's just sometimes just a voice and a guitar can send the message and tell the story very well. Thank you for sharing that one. Sharon is Karen. If you'd like to share the show, you can use the share button below. That rhymes, Marge, and you know that rhymes. We've got one more cover song to play for you. It comes to us from Mr. Jonathan Linton, because of course it does. And he says he's a live cover of Learning to Fly by Tom Petty, R.I.P. Tom. And it made me think of, at first I thought it was Learn to Fly, because I'm pretty sure he's done that as well. But this is Learning to Fly. Side note, did you see the Foo Fighters drummer reveal video? If you haven't, look it up. It's very, very cool. It's a little, it's on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all the places. But yeah, their reveal of their new drummer. It's just a great little video. You got to watch it. My wife showed it to me the other day. And I'm like, this is cool. But for now, anyway, that's got nothing to do with Tom Petty or with this track or with Jonathan Linton. So let's jump on over and give this one a spin. Learning to Fly. Jonathan Linton on Your Music Live.
Started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone. The sun went down as I crossed the hill. As I lit up, the world got still. I'm learning to fly, but ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. But a good old days may not return, and the rocks might melt. See me burn. I'm learning to fly, but ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing.
Very cool stuff from Jonathan Linton, and love the t-shirt there. If I read it correctly, it says, "It was me, I let the dogs out." Cool sense of humour as well. Hello, Michael. Thanks for chilling and chatting with us. Thanks for listening. And I know, look, there's for everyone that is here watching the show live and interacting and putting their comments up on the screen, I know that there's another about 10 times as many people that are watching either along live or on the replay that don't want to get involved. So that's totally cool. 100% fine, but I just wanted to say hello to you. You know who you are. You're kicking back there listening and enjoying the show, I hope. Give us a thumbs up. You don't have to leave a comment or chat, but just throw the thumbs up there. A simple click helps tell the robots, the YouTube robots, to tell the other YouTube robots, to tell people to come and watch the show. Speaking of the show, we've got a big second half here. We're going to play a tune or two. We're going to do our Play My Fire beat, and we're going to close with our featured artist yet again. This one comes to us from Hypnotic Transmissions, who says, "It's the most upbeat track I've made. It's borderline happy hardcore. I remixed the original that I made a few years ago, which was darker and had mixing issues. I released it on my daughter's first birthday as a special gift for all the joy she brings me. If you can start around 1 minute 43, because the intro is a long build, I can do exactly that. Let's cue this sucker up here and let's jump in and give it a spin, shall we? It is called Chemical Synapse, and it is by Hypnotic Transmissions here on Your Music Live. Hypnotic Transmissions. It's just, just takes you on a journey, that one, doesn't it? Just really nice interplay there between the different synth sounds and tones and beats, and just, hypnotic is definitely a good word for it. Good stuff there from Hypnotic Transmissions. I don't know why I suddenly became a vampire there. Let's grab our next track, and then we are going to do our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. This one comes to us from Sunsets and Cigarettes. They say, I redid a song to make this track. I was going for something out of my musical comfort zone. Always a good idea to try something a little outside your comfort zone from time to time. Let's give this one a spin. It's from The Letters, Sunsets and Cigarettes. Stuff there, Sunsets and Cigarettes, and a very cool indie rock alt tune there from The Letters over on the Cloud of Sounds. Yeah, I like the guitar and the vocal treatment. Yeah, just interesting sounds on that one. Yes, it's a definite vibe. Hello, Sloat. G'day to you. Haven't heard from Sloat in a while. Hope you're working on some new music. Got something cool to share with us. That would be awesome. Was it Sloat? Did you do the track with Josh Gates? Am I making that up? I think it was you. All right, we're going to grab one. I promised we would do the Play My Fire beat. So let's fire up the fire beat, shall we? And I just would like to make it hashtag GOAT, because you folks are the greatest of all time. Oh, no, I just like goats. Yes, it was. GOAT. So hashtag GOAT is the key word. If you would like to have an opportunity to have one of your songs played right here on the show today, hashtag GOAT is all you goats to do to be considered for that one. Yeah, so be like Michael, be like Norman Smith, be like Hypnotic Transmissions, and we'll do the drawing of that one after this next track from one of my favourite band names. It is And Guppies Eat Their Young. And they've got a track here, they say, recorded live on 8-track, used Isotope RX to attenuate some noise, a Sontec 432 EQ helped shape the tonal balance, and an SSL bus compressor did its glue thing. I got a couple more dBs of compression from the Manly variable MU, and then gently clipped any peaks bold enough to push through to the limiter. Please drop us at 45 seconds. I can definitely do that for you. Great little explanation there for the audio nerds amongst you. Let's give this one a spin. And Guppies Eat Their Young.
First a rip, then a tear, then you flip 'cause you're scared. Justified through the feel you're not sleeping. Oh, it's sad and it's true and it's inside of you. You've done all you can do. sad to the core. You can always do more, so you do something.
Very nicely done. I liked the tone of those guitars and just that interplay between the two guitars. Would you call that a solo, or it's almost just like a couple of little melodies, which I guess is what a solo is. A guitar melody played in isolation to other things. But yeah, just really good, really well done. Hello, Doorways into Music. Haven't said hello to you. Yeah, good stuff. Great atmosphere. Yeah, it almost feels smoky, if that is even a thing that makes any sense. Do you get the smoky feel on that one? Yeah, I like it. I dug it. And Guppies Eat Their Young, which is a cool band name as well. Alrighty, let's jump on over and do the giveaway, shall we? We've got 16 entries in here, so we're going to spin the spinner. Good luck, everybody. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It's going to be Mark or Leela or Bleeding or Future or Russ or Jonathan, the man with the plan. Jonathan Linton is here in the flesh. Welcome and congratulations to Jonathan Linton. We just played a Jonathan cover track. So, Jonathan, you know the drill. All you need to do is here in plain text in the chat is put your artist name, put the name of the platform and the name of the song. I'll go search it out while we play our next tune, and then all you need to do is put it in the chat. Again, no links because it'll block it. It'll look like you've sent it, but it won't come through. It'll block it if you put any links in there. So, yeah, just let me know your name, the platform name, and the name of the song, and we will give it a spin in just a jiffy. Straight after this next one that's coming at you from Norman Smith, who says, well, I finally figured out how to get my signal direct line from my mixer to my phone for audio-video interface. I'm using auto-tune on the vocals, 2 verses of lyrics, and much guitar at the end. Submitted for your approval. This is into a golf portal. All my songs are usually at least 7 minutes, so I'll let you find a sweet spot to cut in. Thanks, Pete. And in true Pete fashion, I have not noted the time I was going to cut this in. So we're going to have to guess. So I'm going to guess, I'm going to cut in at 3 minutes 33, just because. I don't even know why. But that's where we're going to bring this one in for you. So let's take a listen to Norman Smith.
Life is a coconut twisted with life. So make it a good day, pass it along. Try making a painting, try making a song.
Said it before, I'll say it again. I love it when you just see someone doing their thing, hit that drum machine, get that mix going, and then just experimentation, guitar playing, singing, all coming together. Very cool stuff. Yes, very imaginative and well produced. Yeah, look at perfection. What do they say? Perfect is the enemy of good and done. And that was definitely good and definitely done and great stuff. Thank you for sharing it with us. Sharon is Karen. And speaking of Sharon, we have the winner of our Play My Fire Beat. It was our mate Jonathan Linton. And even better news, we're going to play this. We're going to play another cover from Jonathan. But even better news is that Jonathan has told us this. He says he's going to try to make a video demo of his live setup soon and submit it to Pete for play here. That would be cool. Here's what I will say to you, Jonathan. If you do that, I will make you my feature artist that week as a reward. Because I know many people want to see your live setup. They love your covers and they want to see how your live setup works. So that can be our toilet break, and then we can close with a Jonathan Linton song. How about that? Is that bribery? Is that corruption? I don't know. And I don't really care because Jonathan Linton is an amazing artist, and I would have made him. He'll be a featured artist on the show one day anyway. So there you go. The challenge has been thrown down. The gauntlet is on the ground. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is a live cover. You got it. Live here from Jonathan Linton, and we're going to spin it for you on Your Music Live.
Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see a love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here. You got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Every time I hold you, I begin to understand. Everything about you tells me I'm your man. I live my life to be with you. No one.
A personal favourite, as you can probably tell by me singing along like a nerd in the background there. Very cool stuff from Jonathan Linton. I know we all need to go to Taiwan and hang out with Jonathan, because there's no artist that bring it like Jonathan does that I've seen around here in a long while. So yeah, might be a little bit of a costly journey for me, although not as costly for me because Taiwan, it's not too far, probably only about a 7-8 hour flight from me. Very cool stuff there. Exactly. You don't need a jukebox, you just need Jonathan. Yeah, sorry. I can't help but sing along to a track like that, can you? Yes, nerds unite. Music nerds for the win. We rule the world, let's just say. All right, we got 25 minutes, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 or 9 tracks. So I think we're gonna finish close to on time here if Pete gets a move on and doesn't spend too much time rabbiting on. Let's grab this one from Matty P, shall we? Our mate Mateusz Brokowski, and this is actually a cover song that I put in the wrong slot. But there you go. You get an extra. This is a remix because he says, I dedicate this to my children, Franek and Mikolai, without whom I would have been completed 2 months earlier. The song is a cover of Vero and Russ, and the above dedication is stolen as well. It's a quote from J.J. Rotman, but I thought it fits well. I like it. Yeah, I dedicate this to my children, without whom I would have finished this 2 months earlier. I like it. All right, let's play this one. It's Mateusz Brokowski and a cover of the Vero Russ 88-89 classic, Blindsided. Very cool stuff there from Matty P, Mateusz Brakowski. Very good stuff indeed. And another artist in this community that is just going from strength to strength. Every time I hear Matty doing something else, it's better and it's next level up. So well done, Matty. Good to have you on the show, my friend. Let's keep the show moving along here. The Old Goat Wild are up next, featuring the Zipwire Angels. Cool. It was written for the Old Goat's first full-length EP, Moon Zombies. I really need to come up with a better name for it. No, Moon Zombies is awesome. It is a blues rock tune inspired by my love of free, and it's called Let It Go. Oh, Let It Go. Okay, so the track itself is called Let It Go. Yeah, maybe a different song name for that. The Old Goat Wildfire Band here on Your Music Live.
There's nothing inside and no one else can see. Hold on so tight you forget to be free. Just do yourself and let it go. Moving on, leave you bleed, just let it go. Hold on forever without your mind. Miss out on the future, you continue to be blind. Just do yourself and let it go. Moving on, leave you bleed, just let it go.
There you go. I reckon that's about 3 or 4 guitar solos we've had on Your Music Live. I like it. Yeah, just chilling, bit of jam band kind of vibe going on there with the live band set up. Always good to see. And yeah, I love it. The Old Goat Wildfire Band. Interesting names all around there. I've just done a quick check. It's about a 12-hour flight from here to Taiwan. I'd have to go out via Melbourne. So it'd be like an hour to Melbourne, then about 9 hours to Taiwan. And here's the weird thing. It would cost me about $750 to fly there and $1,500 to fly back. It's like, we'll let you come in for cheap, but if you want to go home again, more. So $2,500, a couple of days of my time. I don't know. You got a couch for me, Jonathan? Can I crash on your couch? All right, let's continue on. We've got a few more tracks to play for you here, and then I'm going to let you get on with your Sunday evening. But this is The Skeptics, and they say another original track from The Skeptics. Thank you, Pete, for your support. And if you didn't know who The Skeptics are, they are the brainchild of our old mate Tremor Bear. So let's give this one a spin. It's called Do You Like It? The Skeptics on Your Music Live.
This song is not about anything. Do you like it? Do you like it? Don't believe everything that you hear. Do you like it? Yes, you like it.
Very cool. What a funky jam there from the Skeptics, aka Tremor Bear. Smokey likes it. You bears stick together. That's what I've heard. Very cool stuff, and I love it. Again, I know I keep saying this again and again, but Tremor Bear's another artist who I've seen develop over the last couple of years and continues to learn and to grow and to do cooler and cooler things. And your Skeptic side project is really cool, as well as all the stuff like we heard earlier, teaming up with folks like the Wolfstone Studio. Good stuff. All right, Nigel Parker is up next. He says this is about someone living fast and loose, and they're having some regrets. My first song recorded in Logic on MacBook. Cool. We've had a lot of GarageBand tracks today. We've had people moving from GarageBand to Logic and creating in Logic. All very cool stuff. So this is Mr. Nigel Parker and Outside In on Your Music Live.
Had to walk into town, felt the weight of the day, smelled a distant cigar, heard a rumbling train. My thoughts lost in a fog, all tangled and frayed. With every step there's regret, I need to stay in the shade. Worse times than this, there might have been a few. Didn't stop to think, dismissed it all. Took it way too far and then you watched me fall. Oh, the pain inside, daggers within. I need to feel the calmness back again. Oh, it hurts inside, it's put me in a spin. I hope to heal from the outside in and start again. Need to turn this around, how to deal with regret. Excess and overload, but I need to reflect.
Great songwriting indeed. Cool stuff there from Nigel Parker. I love a song that tells a story. I'm a big story kind of guy, and that one definitely tells a story. Great stuff there from Mr. Nigel Parker. Farewell to the metalhead hippie. Jeff has got to get over to get sorted for his show that is coming up for you straight after this one. Did you know that? Did you know that you can go straight from here to the Metalhead Hippie Show? Yeah, kicking off in just 15 minutes. So we've got 5 songs, so I better start playing them so that I can get you done and dusted and over to catch the Hippie Show. See, we're 2 hours here. Hippie's about 13 or 14 hours. I'm only slightly joking and exaggerating. No, usually get a good 6-7 hours out of Hippie. All right, let's play our next song. This comes from Celine Ozalvo, who says, made this song as part of my second album, which was all produced in GarageBand for iPad exclusively. A big fan of your vids, Pete. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. And welcome to the show. Glad to have you in the community. And let's give this one a spin. It's called Neo Femme on Your Music Live.
How can
that comes to you. I'm a human that isn't good to what I was before. I'm ever changing, ever evolving, ever evolving, ever evolving, ever evolving. I do not understand your concepts.
Great stuff there. Excellent song, super cool beat, and wonderful message as well in the track. So brilliant stuff there. And yeah, first time that we've heard from Celine or Valzo. And I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to throw a like there. And yeah, great stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. Very cool track. And yeah, low-key club kind of track, wasn't it? Yeah, I dig it. All right, the final 10. Blow the whistle, the final 10 minutes, which means we've got ourselves 3 more tracks. We've got an anti-penultimate, a penultimate, and an ultimate track to play for you here today. Let's dive into it, shall we? But first, thank you to these folks. I wear them on my chest because they are the main sponsors of this show. They've been sponsoring this show for over 2 years. They're awesome. If you're an independent artist like all the great artists we've played here today, and you want to get your music out there to Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, Amazon, all the places, DistroKid got you covered. Save yourself 7% off on any DistroKid plan by using the link up there or down in the description. And we thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of independent music and your music live. All right. 3 to go, and we're going to have Keith DeBoudreau with 3 to go. That rhymes because I say his name correctly now because he gives me the phonetic pronunciation of his name. He says, here's a new rocker. It features on guitar and is co-written by Joe Motta, mixed, mastered, produced, and playing on multiple instruments is Brian Anthony, and it is called Stay or Go. Keith DeBoudreau on Your Music Live. Let's go.
Can't understand it. Why don't you see what I see?
I really dig Keith's voice, and yeah, singing a rockin' tune like this one really works well for Keith DeBoudreau. Stay or Go. Great tune, yeah. Everyone's loving it there. Great song. The piano tone, I know, just brought in some piano tones in there as well. And for those that don't know, the guitarist, Smokey 1437. There you go. I did not know that. So the guitarist and co-writer is Smokey, who we've seen right here in the chat, which is Joe Motta. We're putting the pieces together. But yeah, really cool stuff. You can go and check that one out down in the description. And you know how we know quality? The sign of quality is this little bit here that says provided to YouTube by DistroKid. Let's chuck a like on there. We're already subscribed to Keith's Topic channel because of course we are, and I recommend you do the same because Keith has some great back catalogue of songs, a lot of cool stuff going on there. Hi, hello. Great stuff there. We got ourselves 2 songs to go. This is our penultimate tune. This one comes to us from King of Rockets, and they say, "Hi, Pete. I've not been releasing much music this year, but this one escaped before I could stop it. Hope you like it. Sending good vibes your way. Well, yeah, good vibes coming back your direction too, my friend. And I'm glad you were unable to stop this from escaping your clutches because we get to listen to it. It is called Snake in the Room. Get that mother flipping snake out of that room. King of Rockets here, our penultimate tune on Your Music Live.
I feel a snake in the room. Someone please turn the light on so I can see when it bites. Easily forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The second hand keeps moving while I'm waiting to decide. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The second hand keeps moving while I'm waiting to decide.
I like it. Yeah, it's like Pink Floyd meets like some old school Turtles or Beatles or some sort of psychedelic tripped out stuff. Very cool things there from King of Rockets. Yeah, definitely early Floyd vibe. Just that 60s into 70s kind of crossover period. Yeah, definitely very cool stuff there, and folks dug it, so I'm glad that one escaped from you. Yeah, excellent stuff there from the King of Rockets. If you dig this kind of show, I don't mention this enough, but if you dig listening into music and you're like, I'm so sad because the show is over and I wanted to listen to more music, jump on over to the Metalhead Hippie. Yes, just as it sounds, Metalhead Hippie. I've just thrown the link right here in the chat because the Hippie does a very cool show similar to this, a little longer. But Jeff does a great job over there sharing music, and you can also have your songs played over there if you so desire. We have our ultimate song to play for you, though. Before I let you go, we're going to play this one. It comes to us from our featured artist, and here's the thing. Straight after last week's show, I was just checking my YouTube, and something popped up. It was like, QB the Penguin is premiering a new album right now. And I was like, hang on, how am I not aware of this? I need to go there. And so I went there and I listened to the whole album, and I listened to it again afterwards. It is amazing. And if you follow the link down in the description, you can go there and listen to this track and the whole album. It is outstanding. And we're going to play it for our final song here. One of our fan favorites from the channel. Every time we play QB, people seem to love QB the Penguin, and they say this is track number 7 from my latest album, Delta S, and the fastest track I've ever made at 304 BPM. I'll let the tempo talk for itself on this one. So, to take us out in style, it's our favourite feathered friend, QB the Penguin and Delta S. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you to Distro Kid for supporting. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you next time here on Your Music Live. Bye for now.